What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a Patreon request. The poll voted for 21 Pilots, Paladin Strait. Now, in all fairness, I have heard this song before. I can't think of how it goes, but I did hear it in the lore stream. And if you haven't seen that, I went through all the songs that have to do with their lore. So make sure to go check that out if you want to see the initial reaction. However, this is going to be a more deep dive. We're going to listen to the chords, we're going to listen to the lyrics, we're going to listen to everything and see what I think of it. So thank you so much, Patreon. Thank you so much, YouTube, for likes, comments, subscribes, all of that. Let's get into it. Here we go. I hear that beat that's like... Okay, we got ukulele.
I can't be alone. Guess I never told you so. Making my way towards you. Tracing out a line.
Double the vocals.
A route I've mapped 1,000 times. Making my way towards you.
Love that.
I would swim the Paladin Strait without any flotation, just a glimpse of visual aid of you on the other shoreline, waiting expectations that I'm gonna make it.
Okay, first of all, the audio's great, but dude, the video is such good quality. This could be a movie. It doesn't even look real. Like, he's sitting on the edge of that rock there over the ocean, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. We'll get into the chords and all of that here in a second. I think in the lore, this might be the part where he's about to go bust into the bishop's house. Onward. Infiltrate. Oh.
Standing on the shore,
Just straight up 4 on the floor dance beat.
staring down a hurtling storm, making its way toward me. Water rips with rage, endless row of angry waves, making its way.
I love that. The way the bass goes with the melody, it's such a cool move.
I would swim the Paladin Strait without any flotation, just a glimpse.
See right
of
there?
vision.
He's in the red because he's ready to infiltrate. Yellow, good guys. Red, bad guys. But he's got to pretend to be a bad guy to infiltrate. You know about infiltrations. Onward.
Just a glimpse of visual aid of you on the other shoreline, waiting expectations that I'm gonna make it.
Evil surveillance via birds. That chord. Dude, the chords are going perfectly to the video.
Here's my chance, time to take it. Can't be sure that I'll make it, even though I'm past the point of no return. I'm all in, I'm surrounded.
All right, lesson 1, octaves. If you're doing vocals, a bunch of vocals, you can do harmonies, which are different melodies that go together. You can have contrasting melodies where one goes up and the other goes down, but they hit the chords perfectly. You can have them moving parallel together. That's what this is. These are moving parallel together, but they're not necessarily. I mean, it is harmony. There's thirds, there's fifths, there's sixths, but these are octaves. So let's get a quick listen of the note real quick.
I'm all in, I'm surrounded.
I'm all in, I'm surrounded. And then I'm all in, I'm surrounded. I'm all in, I'm surrounded. And for those of you musicians, you know octaves are kind of the first thing you can kind of grasp onto with your ear because it's the exact same note, just the frequency is half of that, right? So I'm all in, I'm surrounded. Maybe if you're singing along, you would sing that one, or if you're a female or you're a male with a higher voice, I'm all in, I'm surrounded. If I was driving and singing along, I would choose the lower one for sure. But those are octaves. It's a very simple way to add fullness, and I love the way 21 Pilots does it, and I love the way Eminem does it all the time, like an Eminem harmony, like in a singing part. If he's ever singing, it's almost always doubled with an octave. And then before, you could hear what's called unison, which is two of the same ones. So check this out. Yeah, listen to the trace. You can hear it slightly out of tune with each other, because if you're singing unison, the same note is a lot less forgiving than if you're harmonizing. You can kind of get away with a little higher than the note or lower than the note. It's got to be on the note, but there's levels of this stuff, and I always talk about the bullseye. You can hit the bullseye right in the middle or right on top, right on the bottom, on the side. It's still a bullseye. So with harmony, but with unison, it's almost like you need to be right on, unless you want that chorusy effect, which is the same note but slightly detuned. So listen to this. Doubled right here. Tracing out a line. And by the end of the line, it's perfectly blended. But the first tracing, you can hear two people. Right? And that's him. So let's go back to the octaves here. It's like the bridge. All right, here we go. Octaves. Beautiful. Put my money where my mouth is, even though I'm past the point of no return. Nice. This is gonna hit something hard, so let's do it. Here's my chance, time to take it. Can't be sure that I'll make it, even though I'm past the point of no return. I'm all in, I'm surrounded. Okay, I love that beat. Listen. Boo crack it, but crack stick it. Okay, so we got kick, snare, kick, snare, and then digga, two toms right there. Listen. More toms that time. Slow motion is perfect in the video. There's some harmony in there. See, it's more. Listen to the notes now. Now you can hear more than just past the point of no. Let's listen again. There's a note that's not the octave, so that's probably a fifth or something. It's in the chord. I always think of it as your low octave, your high octave, and then there's a couple options you can choose in there. I mean, it's art though, so there's really a lot of options. Detune. On the ground are banditos, fighting while I find Nico, even though I'm past the that chord is amazing. Point of no return. Climb the top of the tower, show yourself, I yell louder, even though I'm past the point of no return. This this is right where Contract comes in. So I reacted to Contract a couple days after it came out, maybe a week after it came out. And what I loved about that one was the same thing I love about this one is the slow beats, but it's busy. It's like but it's slow motion. Anytime that's fast and frenetic energy, but a slow tempo, it always reminds me of like slow motion or battling underwater or something like that. Time travel, maybe speeding through time. Let's listen to this chord progression real quick.
On the ground are banditos fighting while I find Nico, even though I'm past the point of no return.
I think we got this.
On the ground are banditos fighting while I find Nico, even though I'm past the point of no return.
I think maybe that's not the right chord. I think maybe it's an A minor.
Past the point of no return.
Let's listen.
Climb the top of the tower. Show yourself, I yell louder, even though I'm past the...
Okay, yeah, so instead of E minor, I thought it was E minor. That was what I first heard it, but I think I heard like an open string in the ukulele. Maybe, I don't know. I have no good excuse. So, let's try it again. On the ground are banditos fighting while I find Nico, even though I'm past the point of no return. I love the G major to the B flat major. It's a little unusual, and by unusual I mean it's not diatonic. They're borrowing from different keys. So I would say it's a 4 chord, a 1 chord, a 3 chord, which I should have known. I had 3 chord energy all over it. 3 chord, and then what is this? The 2. So we're going 4 chord, 1 chord, 3 chord, and then that sweet secondary dominant. We'll call it the 2 as a major, and back to 4. I think that's pretty cool. The intro starts on an F. Making my way back to you, or whatever the chord. That's pretty close. It's not exactly right. But we got the chorus, and I think that chorus had the really cool part. And as it took me, I don't know, 5-10 minutes to figure it out, it all makes sense when I was first hearing it. That last chord sounded like the 2 was a major. The chord before that sounded like a 3, but I got all mixed up in the chords trying to make it sound like a ukulele, and I just lost sight of it. So yeah, sometimes you don't have your analysis pants on and your ear isn't working quite right, but you stick with it and you'll get it. So, it does take a little bit of time to kind of get used to that stuff, but I thought this song was dope. I remember it from the lore stream. I remember that melody. I remember this video for sure. The video really stands out. I thought it was all dope. Let me know what you guys want to hear next. Make sure to check out Patreon to vote for free which song you want to hear next. And like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all so much for the love. I appreciate you. And peace.